political report expert Jessica Taylor explained to MSNBC's Stephanie Rule that President Donald Trump is such a drag on the ticket that all the mistakes Republican senators have made are proving to be damaging to their November chances. Taylor noted that the Senate seats in Minnesota and New Mexico will move to the safe category. However, Senator Joni Ernst, RR, an appointed senator, Kelly Loeffler, RGA, have been moved from leaning Republican to being a toss-up. Advertisement Loeffler has waged a war against the WNBA, saying that black players and their allies have no business participating in the nationwide effort Black Lives Matter. Loeffler claimed the movement threatens to destroy America. Generally isn't a smart political move to alienate a huge number of your state ahead of an election, but Loeffler was already on thin ice after being accused of insider trading because she dumped stocks shortly after a closed-door meeting about the coronavirus. She then called it socialist to criticize her. Senate Republicans have dropped the ethics investigation, as has Trump's Justice Department, meaning a new Justice Department could relaunch the investigation if Trump loses in November. She's already loaned her campaign $10 million, desperately trying to beat Representative Doug Collins, RGA, and two Democratic opponents she is trailing. Senator Joni Ernst, RR, is in a difficult position after making it clear she didn't take Trump's impeachment seriously. She was then caught on tape saying she wanted to kill Medicare. But on the ground, Ernst keeps failing at very basic campaigning. The Iowa starting line explained went down in flames during an interview where she was asked basic questions about policies and political goals. The most newsworthy moment that came from the taping with a trio of top Iowa reporters was Ernst admitting that she would back a lame duck Supreme Court nomination at the end of this year, even if President Donald Trump was defeated and even if Senate Republicans lost their majority, the site wrote. It flies in the face of what Ernst said in 2016 when she argued, "We must wait to see what the people say this November." But it wasn't the position, the site said, that was terrible so much as her excuse for it. The Joni Ernst SCOTUS comments are much more stunning in the actual video. Watch the 2 minutes. Ernst's reasoning for a lame duck confirmation is simply that Republicans control the White House and Senate. Pic.twitter.com/scuffsex. Iowa starting line. At Iowa starting line July 17, 2020 advertisement. It only added to an inept description of her healthcare position, or lack thereof, the site explained. So, what has happened over the past year and increasingly over the past 4 months since this pandemic began is that Democrats have expanded the map by putting states like that in play along with Montana, and we now have 6 seats that are in our toss-up category: Colorado, North Carolina, Maine, Iowa, Georgia, and Montana, Taylor told Rule. And then we also see Martha McSally there in Arizona, who was appointed to the seat. She lost on the election, just 2 years ago, for the seat, and her numbers have not improved there. She is losing consistently to Mark Kelly, a former astronaut, husband of Gabrielle Giffords, and that's a seat in play at the presidential level. These states are just tracking up the possibilities for Democrats, and at this point, there are multiple paths to the 3 seats that they need, and that I think of it as 4 seats probably that they're going to need, because the most vulnerable incumbent is Doug Jones in Alabama. And we project that one is a probable loss for Democrats, but everywhere else they are playing offense where Republicans are very much on defense. Advertisement. She explained it is a combination of things that are leading Democrats to victory. 4 months ago one Republican strategist said to me this was sort of the perfect storm against them, Taylor recalled. Now it is becoming a perfect tsunami that could really wipe out the Senate, and Republicans increasingly see this as their last firewall. If the polls stand and Joe Biden defeats President Trump, We at the Cook Political Report, my colleague Dave Wasserman believes that Democrats could possibly grow the House majority they won back last cycle. Then this Senate would be the last sort of remaining piece that would stop Democrats from having unified control. And I think that's a message we will increasingly hear them say. Advertisement. She noted that it's clear Trump hasn't handled any of the crises well and his poll numbers are dragging GOP incumbents down in many states. See the full interview below. Enjoy good journalism. Then let us make a small request. The COVID crisis has cut advertising rates in half, and we need your help. Like you, we here at Raw Story believe in the power of progressive journalism. Raw Story readers power David K. Johnston's DC report, which we've expanded to keep watch in Washington. We've exposed billionaire tax evasion and uncovered White House efforts to poison our water. We've revealed financial scams that prey on veterans, and legal efforts to harm workers exploited by abusive bosses. And unlike other news outlets, we've decided to make our original content free. But we need your support to do what we do. Raw Story is independent. Unbinged from corporate overlords, we fight to ensure no one is forgotten. We need your support in this difficult time. Every reader contribution, whatever the amount, makes a tremendous difference. Invest with us. Make a one-time contribution to Raw Story Investigates, or click here to become a subscriber. Thank you. Click to donate by check. Value Raw Story? Then let us make a small request. The COVID crisis has cut advertising rates in half, and we need your help. Like you, we believe in the power of progressive journalism, and we're investing in investigative reporting as other publications give it the axe. Raw Story readers power David K. Johnston's DC report, which we've expanded to keep watch in Washington. We've exposed billionaire tax evasion and uncovered White House efforts to poison our water. We've revealed financial scams that prey on veterans, and efforts to harm workers exploited by abusive bosses. We need your support to do what we do. Raw Story is independent. You won't find mainstream media bias here. Every reader contribution, whatever the amount, makes a tremendous difference. Invest with us in the future. Make a one-time contribution to Raw Story Investigates, or click here to become a subscriber. Thank you. Let's block ads. Why?
Show your love for him. Click the link in description. Thanks for watching.